Good morning. Thursday. How we doing? And thank you for that thumbs up. Good morning, Craig. Too loud? Can't hear me? What? Oh, you're welcome. I thought you said the volume. I can't read very well. How are we doing today? I know it's bright and early. Good morning, everyone. Yes, you're the only one so far. Me too. Good morning, Angel. Put a cat in the house. Throwback Thursday. I can't remember what I done last Thursday. Probably drove around and had a live. Well, once again, we avoided the snow we were supposed to have got last night, and that's okay. Will we have lunch? I'm going to do breakfast, and the wife is going to cook some dinner. Again. We were supposed to have snow from 3 a.m. till 7 and then like from 10 to 2, so I see a little flake or two in the air, but not much. I got to get into springtime weather here, get my sinuses working in order. Well, that might work. And that light working. Nope, not a one. I think it's been too cold for people. And hello, Liam. Hopefully all the windows are frozen and they can't throw anything out. What's everybody doing for the weekend? I know we still got Friday, but now next weekend, I think my Friday morning will be about a 3-hour drive live in the morning. Nope, I bow Sunday night. If the weather isn't frightful, and then the bowling is more delightful. Yeah, next weekend if the weather is clear, I gotta get some travel time in. No beer, just bowling. Too far to drive on backcountry roads. I'd say by the time I get there, bowl, and get back, I'll be ready for one at the house. Oh, we had about 10 inches to start with. A little bit of moisture in the air and compaction. We probably still have 5 or 6 inches in the grass. The roads are looking pretty good. I get a little bored during the day and nothing much to plow here anymore. Now, how did you know I was going to Kentucky? I'm going to go the long way around this trip. We've got to go down through Cincinnati, and it is. I'm too old to shovel, man. If it gets too deep, I'm going to stay at the house. But actually, I did shovel my driveway out twice. I need one of those little robot snow blowers I see people driving from their house. They seem to work pretty good. I got a bigger one, but my driveway will park 6 cars, and it just don't seem worth it. I just tell people to stay away. Yeah. But it would be fun to play with. I could think of other things to do with it during the summertime. Maybe I could hook it to the trash bin and wheel it out to the street. Nothing else to do here, Bigelow. 20 mile an hour speed limit. We're kind of checking to see if we can see some eyeballs. Hello, Nancy. Thank you very much. Thanks for stopping. Thank you, Lo. Appreciate you. Where are you guys from out there today? If you're new to the room, let us know a little bit about yourself. My name's Mike, and I'm from Northwest Ohio. It's been a good week for reviews and collaborations. I've got about 7 or 8 offers. I have to sit down and review them, do a little checking on them and see if they're good products, what kind of reviews they got already. Hello, Outdoor Survival. Pretty close, pretty close. Marquio Munzos. Thank you very much. Let us all know where you're from, folks. Yeah, I will definitely not watch. I'll just wait for the commercials to come out. Welcome, Seattle. I haven't seen any deer yet. We're hopefully looking for some big glowing eyes. Someone said they seen a coyote in the back of the park here the other day, but I did not open the gate and go back and check for tracks. Hello, Kyra. Nathan, you should be scared, man. It is haunted out here, baby. Yep, all year long. Open season. I think groundhogs are the same way. They're considered a nuisance. How are you today, Kyra? Groundhogs too, that's what I'm talking about. I have the whole road to myself here, Nathan. Not to worry, not to worry. I am the only one in here unless there's someone parked in the very back hiding. Because it's a 20-mile-an-hour speed limit here, Nathan. Welcome in. Where are you from, Nathan? Hello, Kevin. Oh, in the summertime, it's a lot funner because we have an extra 2 miles that we can drive through the back when I have the gate open. Sometimes I will come in a little bit early and I can take the cart all the way down the trail, so that gives us an extra 5 miles. Sometimes the signal is not very good back there. Hello, Armbar. Sosa. In with the Neptune today. Hello, Jimmy. Long Island. Yep, looks to be he's hiding back here again. That's why we have absolutely no fish and wildlife, no park rangers that's worth a shit around here. You know, signs say stay off the grass, no alcohol, no overnight, but yet they do absolutely nothing to them. And people just know, hey, this is a place you can do what you want. Same way with the campground, when we open that up, you know, people just come in and think they can come in after dark and leave at daylight and just camp for free all the time. Kind of ruins it for the paying people, you know. Oh no, I don't get out and look for it. Hello, Sean. Hello, Magic Cat. How we doing today? Magic Cat, Magic Cat. Hello, Kyra. How are you today? What's your plans for the weekend? Nope. That's the bad thing about Ohio. Ohio is one of the few states that you can enter the park for free and there's no charge. Almira, how are you doing? Yeah, it has been a while, man. We're doing good. We're doing good. I will not do a magic trick. One day I'll do a disappearing act and not show up for a live. You guys will not know where I'm at. Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of this hat. Oh, Bullwinkle, you're so funny. Well, Kyra, I'm going to see you in just a little bit. Hello, old guy. To me, that is more annoying than a spammer coming in. Yeah, I think next week I'm playing hooky. Yep, Juan Valdez. I'm going to buy me a couple donkeys, hang out in Arizona. I have not been inside the park. I have been all around it. We'd out west a lot through the summer times. How are you doing today, Dave? Well, I don't know which one you're talking about. We're always chasing Bigfoot, don't do it. I've been to a few of the Yogi Bear places. I think, is there a Jellystone in Ohio? I'm more apt to the smaller parks. I like the state parks. Yep. Hey, boo-boo. We could have a picnic. Positive vibes. Good morning, Craig. You must be having lunch today, Craig. How you doing? How you doing? Doing great, Dave. Doing great. One day at a time here, man. Smokey the Bear lives in the forest. I think he's just all over. I think he just wanders around. He could be Bigfoot. I am not for sure, but he's pretty good size. And that is the positive thing, Dave. Well, he could. I see him a lot down in southern Ohio, too. Usually anywhere you see a state forest, you see the Smokey Bear. You seen him? Holy cow. Bigfoot or Smokey Bear? I don't know how they get Bigfoot to wear that ranger hat. Craig, if you took 5 days worth of temperature and added them together, we would have 60 degrees. Oh, I wouldn't doubt that one bit, Putty Cat. We got some new folk in here today. Where are you from out there? Pretty good sized family of bears. Pardon me. He's a player. He could be. I always thought he was his nephew. But, those bears kind of intertwine. When you're sleeping in the same cave all winter, you wake up with the urge. Well, thank you, Magic Cat. We try to have a little fun in here, as long as it's not at someone else's expense. Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Very nice. I love driving through the Jellicoe Mountains down there, coming out of Kentucky. I'm going to be in Kentucky next weekend. Hopefully we'll get to have a little fun. And where are you from again, Magic Cat? You're leaving us early. Usually Nancy's the first one to leave. We'll do that, Putty Cat. Have fun down in the Florida Keys. Oh, I love Corbin, Kentucky. I see they put the little casinos up there on the highway now, so I stopped a few times and didn't find any fun out of those two places. San Diego. My daughter and my mother-in-law, they like doing that, the Bourbon Trail down there and doing the tours too. I hope she's not related to the Colonel. I worked for about a year up the road in Corbin there in Artemis. We built a military training camp. Do you know where that's at? Right up before you get to Pine Mountain? Nope. Colonel Sanders from Kentucky Fried Chicken. Welcome in, Steve. How you doing out in California? There's 3 of you in here from California. California. Moses. No. Colonel Sanders. You doing all right if you can marry into that chicken franchise. Well, it kind of replaced the Sunday meals at home. We're always looking for Bigfoot. We'll be looking for him down in Kentucky too. We're going to do a little cave exploring. Nope. Little place called Carter Caves. Beautiful little state park. Well, depending on the weather now. They're kind of like where I was just at down there, man. You got a trail on the edge of a cliff. They don't have any guardrails. Oh yeah, I have smelt the smell a few times, but I have never caught a glimpse. You know, he's pretty smart. He gets out there and walks on these hiking trails, mingles in with the rest of these people's foot tracks. You'll never know he's there. Dave, we are up to 10 degrees here. I hope it's a lot warmer down in Georgia. Hello, Jerry. I would say it's pretty good land out there for him in Sierra Nevada. Yep, that is some very nice driving. Seems like from hello, Ginger Dip, welcome in. It seems like from Knoxville to Chattanooga, most of the beauty is about gone. Everybody's building down through that way. Jerry Ginger and Ginger Dip. You guys know each other? Where you from, Ginger Dip? Back in the 30s again. Well, you might have an early morning frost down there. Indiana, Ginger, how you doing over there? Northwest Ohio here. Practically neighbors. As Damon Darlin would say, you got a dollar, bub? My meemaw didn't give me my lunch money. Hello, Nomadic, you're up early today. You're probably up stoking the fire in the old tent and cooking some breakfast. Uh-oh, keep it over in Indiana. We don't need no more snow here. Hello, tree. Oh, we're hanging out, having a little chat here with the fine folks of YouTube. Welcome in. I see a few little flakes starting to fall here. Indiana, you've jinxed us. Northwest Ohio. Bomb. Bomb. I think it was a possum. Bomb. 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 Well, it's been 5 minutes. We'll see if Kyra Stevens comes back to the channel. I only give her a 5-minute timeout for being rude. The host is kind of flaky. I mean, the warmer it gets, the weirder he gets. Me and Jerry's got a 4-mile hike to do this spring. We're going to go out in search of the other urban legend here in Ohio, Dwight with the demonic spork. That's right, don't be rude to your host. Well, that just goes to tell you that humans, a pine marten, is that like a mink or something like that? Absolutely, Dave. That's what we're here to do, man. I tell you what, I drove prison transport for a year now. Extradite. I would go pick up people from jails and prisons and sometimes the courthouses, deliver them all over the United States. And I tell you what, some of those folks were the finest folks you ever met. And I learned more jokes from those guys and girls than I did in 20 years of military. All I can say is don't knock it till you try it. There's good in everyone, people. All right, Ginger. Coffee black, no cream, please. Until they put him in that ring of fire. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into that ring of fire. I fell into the burning ring of fire. I know, don't quit my day job. I started out as a 12B. I went to a 62 Echo, was an equipment operator. I went to 74 Delta, which is a chemical engineer. Then we all went to like 52 Whiskey, 52 Foxtrot. We turned into vertical construction unit. So I got to do a lot of concrete, metal bending, framing, plumbing, you name it. So, we trained for 14 years, and they're like, hey, you're going to go overseas and build Quonset huts in Afghanistan. Hey, cool. Sounds like a great job. So, 3 months at Fort McCoy, ship us out. We get to Afghanistan. Hey, guys, you're going to go dig up the landmines for us. Hey, that's got nothing to do with the Quonset hut, but all right. So we trained for 4 years to do a job, and then we ended up clearing the roadways for the troops, which was also a fun job, but you got to be resilient, able to adapt. I'm looking for the man who called me Sue. How do you do? Enough of my life story, folks. What's everybody doing this weekend? Well, you're welcome, Craig. You're welcome. Hiking. Man, you can hike all the way to Ohio. That's not what they call me, Dave. Oh, Pom Pom gonna get her immune system checked out. But it was fun times, and I do miss it, Dave. Jerry, is Mrs. Ginger done with the bowling tournament, or does she got to go out this weekend and finish up? Thank you, Dave. Would I do it again if I had a chance? Absolutely. Rolling, rolling. I think Saturday I'm going to try to get Mama up to Fort Wayne, Indiana. They got a heck of a hibachi up there. 3rd floor, looks like Hong Kong. We loved it. Yes, you did. And we appreciate him too. I appreciate all branches. I work with about everybody, but I think the Coast Guard. All the snowflakes are becoming more. I can hardly count them anymore, but I was up to 3,007. Now I've lost count. But where is the Squirrel Man? The village people. That's what I'm talking. A favorite Western? Yes. Blazing Saddles. In the Navy, we can sail the seven seas. It wasn't exactly a Western, but I liked, what's it called? Little Big Man? Well, the guy was in the Army, then he was in the Indian, then back to the Army, and I'm thinking it was Dustin Hoffman, not for sure, not for sure. Magnificent Seven, yeah. Good morning, Ronyo. How we doing? And this is for you, Ronyo. Let's get ready to rumble! Ronyo gave me a shout out last night in his live. What was the Western that Adam Sandler did? He had 6 brothers that he found in searching for his father. That was a goofy one, but I can't consider it a Western, but it was a comedy. Hateful Eight, was that it? Yeah. How you doing, JJ? And Ronyo down there in Florida every night, fishing, wearing t-shirts. Got it made, man. And Glorious, yeah, that was, what's his name, George Clooney? I don't know, was Brad Pitt in that too? Yeah, he's all right. But, you know, you find out after they quit, you know, it's kind of like everybody liked John Wayne and Andy Griffith and all these guys, but now you can go in there and watch videos about how bad these people were behind the scenes. And but who do you believe, right? Yeah, there you go. Bill and Ted's Extra Adventure. Party on, dude. Who ordered the pizza? Spicoli. Over here, dude. Hey, Jerry, maybe we should take a trip down to Ronyo Land. I think I caught part of that one, Dave. Killer clowns. Now we're getting crazy. Which videos? Sweet, dude. Sweet. What's mine say? Dude. What's mine say? Sweet. Well, We're not going to talk about the bad things there, Jimmy. Grimmy. We're trying to have a simple conversation, and don't bring the shadow of doubt or the dark cloud into the room. Appreciate you stopping, though. Oh, yeah, we talked about that one yesterday, JJ. That is our all-time favorite, I think. That demon someone passed. Ah, you lost me there, Nomadic. Oh, yeah. Wonder what Great Dane tastes like, man. Man, we can't even get a spooky squirrel around here in the mornings anymore. It is starting to get daylight a little sooner. Run away! What is your favorite color? Was that a movie, Kim? Or a Craig? Dynamite. Yes, 'tis merely a flesh wound. Come back here and I'll bite you. Well, we're going to go to work here in just a little bit. They're 7 only. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that thumbs up and let us all know where you're from out there. Make some new friends today. I don't think Kara Stevens is coming back, guys. Sorry about that. I don't understand. She's come in for 3 days in a row. I've asked her hundreds and hundreds of questions. She has yet to answer me one time, but yet she wants to talk to everybody else. And she said yesterday, oh, I can hear what he's saying. So now she can't. Well, thank you very much. I try to be nice and calm, cool and collective. And speaking of collective, folks, coolest thing that you ever tried to collect in your life? I think most people will say stamps or coins and stuff like that, but where are you from, Sevens? Looks like the river is getting a little narrow again. Hopefully it will continue to thaw. What? I could have been from Ohio down there. Ha ha ha. That's funny, Sevens. I hope you are only collecting phone numbers. Yeah, I've seen that. My ex collects shot glasses. which is pretty cool. I think my mom collected those spoons. I'm sure one of my sisters have swiped those a long time ago. She liked to keep the little wicker baskets and the old, the old tins that you used to get produce in. She had shelves and shelves full of that old stuff. Roosters? Yeah, that's where I used to get all my salt and pepper shakers, from the truck stops. Of course you did, Jerry. Well, that's nice. That's nice that everybody shared. I think I had the one evil sister who just collected every time she stopped by and kept to herself. I don't know what you just said there, Unc. Jerry, can you translate? Oh, does he have a cape? Or a small foil bag in his pocket? Yeah, I knew what he was saying, Urban. All right, Dave, we will see you soon. And the old pun, hit the ground running, is never a good idea, folks. That just puts you so unbalanced when you hit with one leg. And there is no way to mimic that speed. So you would have to hit the ground running at a, I would say about a 92-degree angle. And you still ain't going to make it. I'm pretty sure my turkeys have froze. Where are you from, Urban Walker? Yeah, we're down to 8 degrees here, Nomadic. And that's probably a little bit of heat from the truck, too. Well, Woody, your buddy last night, he wasn't going to hang out around for anything, was he? He hit that trail, he took off and done his thing. Down in the valley so low. Hello, Watcha. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Fishy. Jump. Go ahead and jump. Good morning. Lots of new people popping in. Alabama. Well, I figured I used to do them at home in the mornings, but I would always seem to wake someone up. So I figured, hey, I got to be here by 8 anyhow. Doesn't bother me a bit. I'm going to get up early anyhow to do a live, so burn a little bit more fuel this way, but it's okay. Well, did he get any good signs, or am I going to have to wait and watch the video? It's a lot better hanging out in the time, but then again, so many more people in here in the mornings. Kind of ruins the spot, but oh well. What are we going to do? And you said Star was in the tent, or Star stayed home last night? Hello, Nathan. Welcome back. You are the meanest person I've never met, Nathan. I've seen people come in here and talk in capital letters. I don't know why they were yelling. All right, Ronyo. We'll probably see you later on tonight. Fishing on the bank. Well, some of the trolls are fun. Well, Mr. Squirrel Man must be on a completely different schedule. We're going to head on out to the western parking lot. It's going to get a little swirly up here, folks, so if it starts to swirl, give me about a minute, and it takes about a minute to drive through it. Crazy here. Anybody else out there with an up-and-coming YouTube channel, that feel free to share your link out here in the chat. We are always open to people growing their channel. Back when I was a kid, I had a one of those get-rich-quick schemes. I put an ad in the newspaper that was stated, "Secret to wealth, send $1 to this address." So people would put $1 in the envelope and send it to me. I said, well, actually it said, put $1 in a self-addressed envelope and send it to this address, which was a P.O. box. So everybody would send an envelope with $1 in it. I would take the $1 out. I would copy the ad that was in the paper, put back in the envelope, and send it back. So I figured if 1 million people would fall for that, I would have $1 million. I think I got like $2. All right, swirly season's here. About to crack open this big double shot of black coffee here and get all jacked up on Mountain Dew. The moon is beautiful up there today. Funny how the moon can shine through the clouds, but yet the sun. But I did see Forrest Gump walking around yesterday talking about the snow and how the sun came back and how he was tired. So if you haven't seen that one, folks, go check it out. Give him a thumbs up. Forrest is a special boy. How we doing, Jerry? Are we swirling? Crazy how sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. All okay. You okay? You'll come back tomorrow. Start early. Left hand, smaller circle. Right hand, bigger circle. Look I. Always look I, Daniel-san. Man, we're going to have some orange skies this morning. It's going to be pretty out here. Nope, not a thing. I'm hoping you went after more coffee. Where do you live, man? Maybe we'll trade spots for a summer or a winter. Did you say South Africa? That's really hurtful, Jerry. Oh, I'm currently at work and I respect you a lot, and it's okay if I keep you on. You work at an orphanage? When I first started YouTube, I had a lot of people from the South Africa area in. It seemed like they all ran orphanages or animal shelters, rescue places. out there? Look at those skies, folks. You'd think there was a giant city over there. There you go. Uber. I wanted to be an Uber, but then I said, I don't like people, so just pick them up and take them to the wrong location. See, the ride is $10, but I get 20 out of them because I start the opposite direction first. They'll pay more. But you do have winners there, is that correct? Yeah, probably it won't cure very long. Seven people in the room, folks. We only got 30 thumbs up so far. I'm still waiting on a few of the regular people to pop through. Be right back, folks. Reconnecting. Your door is ajar. Your door is ajar. What kind of vehicle do you drive when you're Ubering? And what is the favorite vehicle for South Africa? Honda, Toyota, Subaru, Mercedes-Benz? Elantra. Nice. Well, hopefully you have good fortune and good tips. Do, 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 do. I think tomorrow morning we're going to do a 7 o'clock live. Maybe do a little breakfast live. Have some breakfast. Welcome in, folks. If you're new to the room, say hello. Raise your left hand and wave it in the air. Let me know where you're from out there, guys. Northwest Ohio here. Hanging out. The Morning Cup of Joe. Hi, Jerry. Is that your left hand or your right hand? Are you trying to trick me? Are you threatening me? I need Kippy for my bunghole. I am Cordorio. Thank you for that thumbs up. Going down for the last time. Jerry, what adventures have you had planned for today? Hello, Jerry's friend. Well, thank you for coming in, Jerry's friend. What happened to the owner's channel? I never see him in here anymore. Another thumb bites to dust. Another thumb bites to dust. Yeah. Don't buy the record, guys. Name change. So this is that guy. So quit sending messages to that guy. He's no longer around. I understand. Ha, me see now. You have made my day so much brighter. Raquel, how you doing? It is so cold here right now, Raquel. I'd be afraid I'd get some frostbite. My name is Mike. My name is Michael. I got a nickel. Hello, Manny. Well, you're going to have to look a little further north, maybe up into Maine. Maine has some good snow. Pennsylvania. Yeah, it's too hot. I've got it turned off. Cold in Florida. Come on. Tegan, welcome. Tegan, go over to the channel, check out some videos. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button and drop me a comment. Hopefully you have some videos on your channel and I can give you a follow back. That is for everyone. Raquel, you are to come up to Ohio and hang out in the snow. You would like it up here. We'll let you do all the snow angels you want. Yeah, I'd seen a video on that the other day. They're so cold, they're just laying there on the ground. I mean, are you supposed to pick them up or not? I've heard tales of people picking them up and taking them in the house to warm them up, and then they get wild. Well, good deal, Manny, good deal. Well, I would hate it in Cleveland too, no offense, but we are way west of Cleveland. Yeah, people pick them up, thinking they're helping. They take them in the house. Doesn't take too long for them to warm up, and then they go exploring. So, kind of hard to catch them and get them back out of the house because they don't want to go back outside. I mean, can you imagine going fixing lunch and coming back and thinking, wasn't there 4 iguanas here earlier? The other one is up on the ceiling fan, spinning around and around with his tongue hanging out. You got me spinning round and round, baby, round and round. Oh, that's cool. And all in the Cleveland area? Parma Heights. One of the best Ohio bowlers is from Parma Heights. Oh, very cool, very cool. How long you been down in Florida? Four years. Well, we almost moved down there 2 years ago. Kind of glad we didn't. Yeah, I have been in Ohio for 30 years myself. 30 years in Kentucky, 30 years in Ohio. Northwest part. Just a little bit west of Toledo. Actually, I'm a lot closer to the Indiana line, but I think it's about the same. Indiana, Michigan. Yeah, me too. The wife doesn't like the heat as much, so I didn't see a big difference in living in Florida and running the air conditioning 24/7 than living in Ohio and running the heat 24/7. Of course, as soon as spring rolls over, the air conditioner will be on running 24/7. The Tri-State. We need to get one of those towns right on the line, Jerry, like Texarkana. Or what's that place out there in the desert where you can see like 5 different states from the same spot or something? I know southern Ohio has a tri-state. It's the tip of Ohio, West Virginia, and Kentucky. Van Wardiana. Don't forget Michigan. We'll call it India, Ohio, shun. I think our school bus is running just a tad bit late here. And this happens every day, folks. As soon as the sun starts to rise, the clouds take over. Hello, Charles. Well, folks, it's been a great morning. I'm going to start winding her down here for the next 5 minutes. Get in there and get started a little bit early, and hoping everybody out there has a great day. Charles, were you sleeping late, making breakfast, or on a hike? Bad morning. Well, we're hoping the rest of the day is going to be so much brighter for you. This snow is about to put me in a lazy mood, if you know what I mean. I'm thinking it's about time to burn some time, you know what I mean? Maybe a half day today, half day tomorrow. But if I do that, I guarantee you it'll snow this weekend and I'll be right back in here. But sometimes you just got to take that chance. If it would get up to 30 degrees a day, I probably have half a garage full of cardboard that I need to burn. Jerry, you got any stumps that need removed? I'll bring some cardboard out and some kerosene. A little diesel fuel. It'd be a good day to be out there taking care of that. Warm up that pond for those ducks. Well, let's do it, man. Down there, maybe. Not here. I think we're going to get a high of 30 something on tomorrow or Saturday. I haven't looked. It changes so much. That could be one big fire, Jerry. We'll cut that tree an 8-foot length, carve hose, and then set them afire. About 1 more minute, folks, and the fun will begin. Thank you, thank you, thank you, but it's a typical Thursday. Thursday is the usually the smallest live we have. I'll bring out the sawmill, Jerry. We'll cut her up and make some pine boards. We could build bunk beds, have more room for activities. All right, folks, appreciate you for hanging out with me. I don't know who the 8 was hanging out in here and hiding, but thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, maybe we'll hire it out. Hire out our fun times. Thank you, Charles. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Jerry's friends. Anybody else hanging out of here that hasn't talked in the last 5 minutes? We'll see you soon. Have a great day, folks. We got to build one of those turrets, too, or whatever that Charles wants. What's it called, Charles? What's the giant phone book again? Oh, come on. For some reason, I can never remember the name of that. Big slingshot, no. But anyhow, folks, we'll see you soon. Have a great day.